everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name's Sam Redman, and along with Rob Husband, I'm the Programme Designer for the Changing Leadership Landscape On Demand programme. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Glenn Regan, who will be offering his services as one of our keynote speakers for one of our pre-recorded sessions. Glenn is the Space Planning Manager for John Lewis and Partners and has a long-standing relationship with OSS Retail. In Glenn's session, he will be exploring the impact of COVID-19, both locally and globally, on our ability to trade and plan. So Glenn, I'm delighted that you found the time to talk to me today. What I'm really interested in is what has been your experience of considering all the events of 2020 of the changing leadership landscape?
Well, it's clearly been quite a year, Sam, hasn't it? I mean, my word, we didn't expect this to be the 2020 we were going to have. I think there's been a couple of things. For those working operationally in stores, there's been a huge challenge where people have kind of had to step up and be really quite brave. I don't think people who took jobs in the retail shop floor kind of saw themselves as having to be brave, but actually that's what 2020 has been. And for leaders, it's really been about ensuring that they are looked after, heard and valued. And those core leadership skills have been really important. Within the office environment, of course, we've had to move to remote working. And that's also been a huge challenge to learn how to manage people remotely, to work with the technology, and losing those kind of ability to negotiate virtually with people, losing body language and losing a lot of connection capabilities. So I think for me, we've expected a lot more of leaders in retail and people in general, as well, of course, as the backdrop against Black Lives Matter and the variety of kind of other topics which have really dominated the agenda. So it's been quite a year for leaders in retail.